Hi, my name is Zafri. Here is introduction. Hydrology is an engineering discipline concerned with the study of water resources in civil engineering. Water resources engineering is another term for it. Engineering hydrology is multidisciplinary civil engineering specialty that studies on occurrence, flow, and distribution of water on Earth. Engineering hydrology is concerned with the scientific study of the water cycle, water resources, and the long-term sustainability of water resources. It focuses on the effective use of water resources in the planning, design, analysis, and operation of water-related projects and buildings. The velocity of a river refers to the rate at which water flows through its course. Many factors influence a river velocity, including the form of its channel, the grade of slope it travels down, the volume of water transports, and the amount of friction created by through edge and riverbed. The velocity of a river can alter at different locations throughout its path. Next, we go to literature review.
Hi, my name is Nur Aisha Amira binti Manisa. My metric card number is CF2029. I want to present about the area velocity method. The velocity area method for the determination of discharge in operationals consists of measurements of stream velocity, depth of flow, and distance across the channel between observation verticals. The velocity is measured at one or more points in each vertical by current meter and an average velocity determined in each vertical. The discharge is derived from the sum of the product of mean velocity, depth, and width between verticals. The discharge so obtained is normally used to establish a relation between water level and stream flow. A fairly simple method for measuring flow rate through an open channel is the float method. Although not as accurate as a measuring device such as a flume or a flow probe, the float method can provide an educated estimate. Briefly put, this method involves measuring the surface velocity of the water with a floating object and then multiplying this velocity by the width and average depth of the channel.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Zarif bin Muhammad Amin. I will talk about summary. To carry out the measurement and analysis at Calcing point in South Central Chile were chosen according to the Kapit district population map shown in Figure 1. The pattern of population in remote areas in Sarawak is mostly located along the Van riverbank with no elevation, implying the potential to generate electrical energy by using a hydrokinetic system. Borhanazat's revelation that each Malaysia had the lowest electricity coverage and the highest concentration of poor people. The Kapit district was chosen as the study location. The geometric characteristics of the river section as well as velocity at various depths are required for a flow measurement calculation. The velocity used in the calculation is the arithmetic mean of the velocity time series measured at each point. The area velocity method was used as the foundation for the study to determine the total stream flow of a river cross-section. The stream flow of a subsection is calculated using this method as the product of its area and average velocity. The velocity is measured at one or more points in each vertical by a current meter, and the average velocity in each vertical is calculated. The discharge is calculated by adding the product of mean velocity, depth, and width between verticals, where Q is discharge, A is cross-sectional area of the stream. The water flowing through a stream experiences friction from both and the stream bed and the air above the stream. A correction factor is used to calculate mean velocity. The basic idea is to time how long it takes the object to fly a certain distance downstream. Velocity, which is v, is equal to travel distance per travel time. Surface velocity are typically greater than mean or average velocity. Measure the width and the depth of the stream is at least one cross section where it is safe to wade. Measure the depth of the stream at regular interval with yard or meter stick. Conclusion. The flood control, water supply, agriculture, and the electricity era all require comparing and controlling river flow. The phase line is drawn off with everlasting survey marking at the selected location and the cross phase is established. Sounding rod or sounding wave are used to decide the intensity at diverse sites. The crossway is split right into a huge variety of subsections with the aid of using verticals for the function of discharge estimation. Current meter of floods are used to decide the common speed in those portions. It really well worth nothing that the vertical for measuring speed in Herbal river are not constantly flippantly spaced. The effect of water speed on water quality in addition to the wetland organism and habitat within the site the stream is significant. The speed of a river refers back to the fee at which water flow via its course. The discharge or the quantity of water that flow via a river in a given quantity of time has an effect on its speed. The gradient of a river refers back to the steepness of its slope This has a big effect at the river speed. When the river flows down a steep slope, the gravitational pressure pulling the water downhill is more potent than while the river flows down a mid-slope, ensuring in a better river speed. Thank you. That's all from us.